to start right now, bro. Hey, what's going on, man? It's the God by 2009 channel, man. I got my boy Fourth up here with me. What's going on, man?
Hey man, just sitting here, just waiting on my damn hours to come back, man, so I can get back on the road.
Oh yeah. Tell everybody, if you feel comfortable, tell everybody what you be doing. Like,
I'm a truck driver, man. I got my own truck, and I've been driving for over 5 years, man, and I love it, man. I love it. Just trying to get to this money while I'm young, man.
yeah. And tell people about your channel. Like, what's your channel based on? Like, what you be doing on your channel?
My channel is really, based on the truck driving, man, but I've been, dipping into some of the spiritual stuff, man, and I took everything down, but I'm gonna go ahead and start it back up, man, just because, just like you said, not everybody's gonna understand, man, and we need more men out there because there's a lot of men that don't understand what it takes to be a man.
Cause that's how I feel, bro. Cause so much bullshit going on, and I want to do more than just shake my head to it and try to ignore it. You know what I mean? It's to a point like we gotta be like, nah, enough is a fucking enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We gotta tell it how it is. You know what I'm saying? Because a
you
lot of weak
supposed
ass,
to, man.
yeah. Because I feel like it's our responsibility. Because if we don't do it, then who else gonna do it? You know what I'm saying?
And see, I tell a lot of men, especially as black men, like we have to, stand up and start fighting this shit, man, because it's you have to be more strong. You have to get a backbone, and at the end of the day, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with color. That's fine, but black men, we come out with strikes against us already. So
Yeah.
why should we lay down and just be ran over? I mean, it don't matter if you tall, big, short, whatever. I don't care. We all need to do better, man. Especially with the kids, especially with the women, especially in life in general. Just pull your pants up. You feel me? Like
Yeah, yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
but they not going. I mean, you ain't got to shoot and fight all the time, man. You can teach somebody something and come at them from a different angle, man, instead of fighting all the time because that's what they want. If you look at it, it's liquor stores in every like city, right? Okay,
Yeah.
but they usually put it in the black urban areas. They're not gonna put it in the white people areas, man. All the drugs, all the guns, just and it's more black men in jail than we need right now, man. So I mean, that's why I do what I do, man, to stay about the
Yeah.
jailhouse and just try to make it better for everybody else, man. But it's gonna take more than me.
Hey, but do you feel comfortable? You can tell people where you from, man.
Oh man, shit. I'm originally from South Carolina, but I live in Georgia now, man.
Oh yeah, South Carolina. They my peoples, man. They get wild out there, man. Cause my people
Yeah.
they from Charleston, man. They get real wild, man.
Oh, yeah, that's where I was born, man. I was born in Charleston.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
A lot of my cousins stay out there, man. Them boys, they don't play around either. Not
Nah.
nah. But oh yeah, I want to tell people talk about Scorpios, like, cause you a Scorpio male, and you mind me telling people what your birthday is?
Yeah, mine November 10th, man, coming right around the corner.
So he's like right in the thick of being a Scorpio. So like, because I know you be watching some of these videos about Scorpios and all that. Like, what is it like you be seeing like that you be like, nah, that's wrong. Nah, that's not correct.
I'm gonna tell you, man. To me, it most of the shit that people be saying about Scorpio men, I'm gonna say Scorpio men because I
Yeah,
do know, there's a difference. But I mean, it really just depends on you because I've been changing a lot of my ways. I know I'm stubborn, hard headed, don't give a fuck.
yeah,
I am secretive. I can be.
yeah,
I like shit my way. But at the end of the day, I'm not here to put nobody down. I'm here to uplift people, man, and make the world a better place. And most people that give a bad rep on Scorpio men, perhaps, they not walking in our shoes, man. Yeah, they say we sex and all this. I don't give a
yeah,
damn about sex all the time like that, man. I don't
yeah,
care about that shit. I mean, it's nice, but you like, would you want to just have sex with just anybody all the time, or you want to have sex with somebody that's clean, somebody that's gonna be there with you, somebody that love you? You feel me?
Absolutely. And a lot of people don't understand that they see Scorpio, they're like, oh y'all sex addicts. No, that it's not that it's not
Nah,
exactly like that. We got to be in a comfortable position where we like she cool, I'm
right?
vibing with her, I understand her, I like her, she got a good head on her shoulder. Somebody
Yeah,
I can see myself past a one night stand with, you know what I'm
yeah. 'Cause
saying?
I done had my days, man. I don't care about that shit. Now, I mean, I'm just speaking on me because I know
Yeah,
it's a lot of men out there, but me personally, I ain't got time for that shit because it's too much STDs, all type of shit going on, HIV,
yeah,
and and I don't trust everybody, man. I really don't. It's hard to trust people these days, man. We living in
it
a fucked
is.
up society.
It is, and but they make it seem like we are these one night stand type of dude. It the, what people get it misconstrued is we're not sex addicts, but once we do find that person that we feel comfortable with, that we want to indulge in that type of behavior with, yes, we are very sexual with that
Oh yeah,
individual, but we're not gonna give it to just any. We're not just running around just doing that with anybody. Because the same way I feel about her, I'm not gonna feel that way about her. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna express myself the same way. And they make it
right.
seem like we just be just sexual animals. That's not the case. We have a sexual nature when we fit vibing with a person. You know what I mean? When we in our younger years, yeah. But even when we having one night stands, we don't really try to lead them on. We let them know like it is what it is. I'm not really trying to see past. If we can only see you past a one night stand, we're not gonna really take you seriously. You know what I mean? We're not gonna ever take you seriously. You know what I mean? Because one thing about Scorpio men, we really in tune with people. We almost like
Yeah,
psychologists. So we read people after the first conversation. We already have a good understanding of what type of person you is. So
yeah,
we
real
really won't
shit.
even waste our time.
Yeah, see, and that's one thing I don't like to do is waste my time.
Yeah,
Because if I gotta waste my time, that mean you don't mean me no good. And I always say this to people, everybody don't mean well by you. That's something that you have to understand.
yeah,
Like, you know, I mean, yeah, we supposed to love everybody, but that
yeah,
don't mean you gotta trust them. That don't mean you got to. Listen, I don't talk to the same people every day, and I like most of the people I talk to are truck drivers.
yeah.
Now, and I got you now, man. But you understand where I'm coming from with
Yeah,
shit
we,
that
we
I
don't
be
we don't
saying.
we don't deal with too many Scorpio and Scorpio men. We don't deal with too many
Too much.
people because we don't trust we not because we people they try to make it seem like oh they're extra paranoid they'll keep you away from everybody. No, that's not the we are we are intelligent enough to understand that most people are not trustworthy. A lot of
Yeah,
people can't grasp that reality. One thing about Scorpios, we understand reality. We don't try to duck reality. We live with it and deal with it. So if I want to have a drink because I'm dealing with all this reality, then damn it, I'm gonna have a drink. I'm not gonna make no excuses.
yeah,
We're not gonna bend over backwards to please you, to make you comfortable with our lifestyle. Because my lifestyle is my lifestyle. That's none of you. That's not the next person's business. It's not my job to try to accommodate people for how I am. You know what I'm saying? And we're not the type
yeah,
of person to try to explain everything to everybody. I'm doing this because do you feel comfortable that I'm doing this? Like, nah, we're not those type of people. We live life the way we want to live it. You know what I'm saying? And we speak the way we actually like the real fully evolved Scorpio male is the definition of an alpha male because we don't
yeah,
care about what other people think. We do what we got to do. We handle our business. We tough. We don't bitch and moan. Even if we do, even if we heard about something, we keep it so isolated into ourselves. You wouldn't even know it. You wouldn't even know we in pain. I can.
hey,
I'm going through hell right now, but the way I'm carrying, I smile and laugh. You can even tell that I'm going through a whole lot right now, and
yeah, real shit.
they're not gonna be able to tell because we keep that outer exterior. We keep everything. We keep our emotions pinned up right here in the middle of our chest. That's why when you do something to piss us off, all that shit that we've been keeping in, it's like keeping money in the like. Let me make a good example. It's like just a balloon ready to bust. You know what I'm saying? Like a
Yeah.
bomb. So once you hit that button to hit that bomb, it's gonna destroy you because we not playing because we keep so much stuff pinned up to ourselves. We don't know how to. I can say this: we're not the best at expressing ourselves because we're not emotional. We're not these emotional, girly type of men. We type of men. We kind of like old fashioned, where the man was quiet, stayed to himself,
Yeah.
didn't really express himself emotionally. You know what I mean? We keep stuff to ourselves pent up. So when we have a confrontation with somebody, all the stuff that we've been keeping bottled up, it's gonna release and it's gonna make us seem like we are crazy as fuck because some people release it on the spot. Okay, they mad for
Yeah.
10 minutes and they blow it off. That's not gonna happen with us. Once you piss us off, you're gonna have to really come back in the right. You're gonna have to really come correct because we're not gonna let it go. We're gonna hold on to it with a tight fist because we feel that if we give you a certain amount of respect and we going out our way to give you that respect, we deserve the same thing in return. So when
Damn
you
right.
do something to us, it we take it damn personal. We take it. It's almost like what I'm saying. You don't give a damn. It's like slapping our mother. It's like when you say something and do something fucked up to us, it's almost like slapping our mother. And when you slap somebody's mother, you gotta be ready to die or get hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like what problems have you had like with people in your past relationships, like being a Scorpio man?
To be honest with you, man, I just, like I said before, man, I've been engaged to be married twice. And I feel like if you're not bringing your half to the table the way that I need you to bring it to the table, it's not gonna work. You know, I really, man, I'm in a relationship now, which I'm happy. But
Yeah,
there's certain aspects that come along with me that will make any woman say, "Damn," because I don't know what the fuck. I don't even know if I can deal with you or not.
yeah,
Perfect example. Okay, now I used to be insecure. I used to be very insecure, but I've had
yeah,
to learn that what, hey, if she want to go hang with her friends, fuck that, go hang with your friends. But I ain't about to sit there and hound you all day. But if I want to go do some shit, let me go do some shit. You feel me? I
yeah,
ain't about to sit there and goddamn, I mean, we have our good and we have our bad. I mean, just the insecurity. I mean, just the controlling type shit. I had to get
yeah,
over that shit too. Like I used to be very controlling, man. Like, yo, I don't want you to go nowhere. Like, nah, don't do this, don't do that. But you know what? Over time, I said, fuck it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and say, just what? I had to learn how to just be quiet for a little while. Just sit back and play
yeah,
the outfield, man, and really, like they say, we watch people. Yeah, I watch people, man. I gotta watch
yeah,
you and see what you gonna do because if you gonna fuck me over, I gotta be aware, ahead of this game. Like it's not about just being late. You know what I'm saying? You need to be on time with shit. So
yeah.
you know, I I had my problems, man. I mean, I fucked
And
I fucked up twice, man, and that's why I'm doing what I can now in this relationship because of the shit I did in the
in
past.
the
And I
past,
remember one girl saying that shit, like, don't let that man, Scorpio man, he only being nice to you because he did so much fucked up shit in the past that he trying to make up for it now. Hey, I'll raise my hand to that because I have done some fucked up shit in the past and I am getting it right now. But that don't mean, all Scorpio men are bad. Nah, it's just, you know, all of us got our own waters, man. All of us got our own way. And,
yeah,
we understand each other because nobody else is going to understand us because I can't talk to everybody. I'm not going to talk to everybody.
yeah. And a lot of people say that's another thing you had hit a key point about insecurities. It's not the same insecurity as most people would think it is. It's it's the type of insecurity because of the stuff we seen with our own two eyes and the stuff
Right.
we experienced from watching our own parents and watching our brothers and sisters and uncles and just watching people in the neighborhood, just the experiences from life that we seen and the examples and all types of crazy stuff we seen just growing up. It gives us an insecurity because we expect the next person to do the exact same thing,
I'm
and
telling
we
you.
we're not going to really give you that freedom and that space until you prove you deserve that freedom. in that space, because it's like we feel like if we turn around, you gonna try to hit us with a knife in the back. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people call is being paranoid. I call it being cautious and being
Yeah.
safe. You know what I'm saying? Because so many people, a lot of people don't like to look at reality, bro. Like a lot of other signs, unfortunately, don't look at reality. They be like, I like to look at everything on the bright side, man. It's a real world outside, man. It's a real world out here, man. And we look at everything. We look at everything for what it is. We don't try to
Right.
sugarcoat it to make it look pretty in our own eyes or make it look pretty in somebody else's eyes. We don't even do that with our own mothers and fathers. Like even if my father say something crazy, I'm not gonna be like, oh, that's my dad. I'm gonna be like, hey, yo, what you just said was crazy, because that's
Yeah.
that Scorpio, that's the that's the Scorpio honesty. You know what I'm saying?
And
Most people not most people not scared to be that honest, man. Go ahead, bro.
hey, listen, the truth hurts, man. But see, like I said, I've been reading the Bible, man, and I've been coming across a lot of information, man, that people are not ready for. But at the same time, just to give a little bit, it's better to tell the truth, man, than to lie. And a lot of people will lie to you, man, in your face all day long. And most people believe a lie before they believe the truth. But me
Yeah,
personally, I'd rather tell you the truth and get that out the way first, so that way I ain't got to come up with another lie behind some shit that I done did. Like, no, if I did something, I'm going to tell you I did it, but
I'm
that
gonna
don't
tell you
mean
what I did exactly. I don't need somebody else to try to put me on Front Street for me to
no
admit that I did something wrong. I'll tell you if I'm fucked up. I'll tell you I'm fucked up. Like
real shit.
that's why I be telling people. That's why people respect me, because I don't try to hide my flaws. I don't try to act like a perfect man. I don't try to be a perfect
Hey,
person.
man, ain't nobody perfect.
You know what I'm saying? Because that person that try to act like that perfect person, that be the most conniving, most untrust, the person that you can't trust, the one that act like the perfect dude that you can't find nothing wrong with them. You need to look out. You better look out for that dude.
Yeah, I got a lot of flaws, man.
I wear my flaws on my shoulder, because if I didn't have my flaws, then I wouldn't have no strengths. If you don't have no
Yeah.
flaws, then how you gonna have strengths? You know what I'm saying? Something got to be weaker than the other. Something got to be stronger. It's a balance. You got to have the two. You know what I mean? You can't just have one. You know what I mean? The only one who is perfectly strong is the Lord. And
Yeah.
everybody else from that point is flawed. You know what I mean? But
Man, I look at it like this. If we go back to when Jesus was around, look at how they treated him. Even though he was perfect, they still put him in jail. They still, put him on a tree. Now they say a cross, but the Bible say they hung him on a tree. Now, if we go back to the old days, we might that might be for another video. But
yeah,
you feel me? But
yeah,
still,
yeah. 'Cause
you
they
know.
ain't ready for that yet.
But but I'm saying though, man, see, this is why we have to seek knowledge. We have to gain wisdom. We have to get an understanding about life in today's
Yeah,
society, man, because it's so fucked up till it's not ever gonna get right, man, because like I say, man, look at what they did to Jesus. You don't think they gonna do that to you? They gonna do it to me. So they don't give a fuck about us, man, at the end of the day. So, I mean, yeah, I love everybody to a certain extent, but I'm not about to sit here and just give you 100% of me, knowing
nah.
that at the end of the day, you can treat me like Jesus. I'm
Yep,
sorry.
you gonna hand me to death.
Yeah. Like, I can walk outside right now and get shot by a stray bullet, but whoever shot that bullet don't know that they just killed me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because I just come outside and I ain't even did shit to nobody. But here
yeah,
it is, you around the corner getting mad at this motherfucker because he fucked your baby mama. Now you want to
yeah,
shoot random ass bullets at the man's house, and one happened to go through the motherfucking window and hit me. And I
yep.
just came, I just came by to see how the man was doing.
And a lot of people don't like to look at that reality, man, because you gotta. The reality, most people are not trustworthy. Yeah, I
Don't trust
said it.
nobody,
Most people
man.
are not trustworthy. Most people you can't trust. You know what I'm
Nah.
saying? Because I had seen this special with they had Young Turk from the Hot Boys on the Oprah channel and all that, and I had seen him talk about like, how he don't let people in, ever since he came home from prison. He don't let people in his house, and I seen all these comments about people like, oh, he's too controlling and he's blah blah. That man spent 10 years in the federal in the in Angola. That's one of the worst penitentiaries in the world. So
Right.
if that man don't want nobody in his house, he got the right not to have nobody in his house. He didn't say she couldn't go out and have fun. He just said he don't want nobody in his house
Right.
because he been in prison. He been in a place where you can't trust nobody. You can't really. People do fucked up shit. Once they run into your stuff, they steal. They try to kill you. You know, and that's how the real world is. Cause then I understood what he was saying. Cause when you let anybody in your house, you letting their spirit. You don't know what type of spirit they got. You
Right.
don't know what type of stuff they got going on. You don't know what their true and ulterior motives are. You don't know what their real intentions at the end of the day are. They could be bringing curses all in your house, and you letting this person sit in your house. In my house, nah,
Okay.
because I could let you in. You know what I'm saying? You can go ballistic. You can go crazy as soon as I let you in. You could be this nice person. As soon as I let you in, close the door, you start acting crazy. You don't because you
As
don't
soon as
know.
they hit you.
You don't know because even my own family members, like I can look at them like I can just tell like they spirits they be like they happy for me, but a lot of them be I can tell they not really that happy for me. They like yeah he got this, but shit I want that shit too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
That jealousy, man. It's crazy, man.
But see, the Bible says, man, like you need to have your own everything,
Yeah,
your own everything. I don't want what the next man got. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
yeah,
I'm out here getting what I need, not what I want now, but what I need. See,
yeah,
there's a difference. People, everybody always want to get what they want, but is that what you need? You know, you like, do you need that brand new car? Do you need that
yeah,
brand new house? You need that brand new girl that's gonna fuck you over? Like
yeah.
real shit,
And
real shit.
tell them another thing about it is like you could be the most beautiful, most stunning woman in the world, but if we see you have a personality flaw, or if you off in your head, or we see something in you that's not sitting right with us, we not gonna fuck with you.
Real.
Everybody around us will look at us like we crazy, like you turned down that sexy ass girl, or you broke up
Damn
with that
right.
sexy ass girl because we don't look at them on the outside. They don't understand like Scorpio men have penetrating eyes because we can see through their soul. We can see who they is behind your big titties, your fake hair, and your nails. We see. I see who you are on the inside. You look like Beyonce on the outside, but you look like motherfucking Steve Urkel on the inside. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
I'm gonna tell you like this. This is what I tell my old lady, man. Yeah, you beautiful, but I look out for the little girl that's inside of you. I don't care. You take care of the grown woman. Let me take care of the little girl that's inside you. And see, a
Yeah,
lot of men not gonna do that. They only look on the outside. You got to go on the inside. Where they heart at? Where they soul at? Where they mind at? It's a little girl inside every grown ass woman. Now, granted, it don't. It ain't like what I'm saying. I'm talking about. I want to fuck the little 5-year-old type shit. Nah,
yeah,
I'm just saying there's a grown woman that has a little girl inside that may not have had her father, that may not have had a man that treated her the right way, buy her flowers, that may not have had a man, just say, hey, you beautiful every day you wake up. You gotta nurture that seed so that flower can grow and bloom. Like if you just sitting there, just talking shit all day, of course that woman ain't gonna want to be around you. Of course that woman gonna, talk to other men. Now,
yeah,
hey, look, I'm cool with, my old lady having male friends and all that other shit because
yeah,
I can't control her any goddamn way. I'm not around her 24/7, so I don't know what the fuck she doing. But to
yeah,
me, honestly, what I've learned is, you know what? If I don't see it, I don't hear it, I don't have shit to do with it. Now, if she want to tell me what she doing, that's fine. But at the same time, shit, who am I? You know what I'm saying? I'm just another man walking this earth too. Now
yeah,
we ain't married, but even when you married, man, like you can't be around that person 24/7 and have like say, oh well, you just have all this dominion over them. Of course, the
yeah,
Bible say that, but shit, we live in society, man, whereas I only date black women. I'm sorry if
yeah.
white women, whatever. I don't give a fuck that. Anyway, so you know how black women is, man. You know how they are. You not about to tell them what to do. You ain't about to tell them what to do.
And
They don't want to hear that
I'm gonna say
shit.
it like Muhammad Ali said it, just so because I know you didn't want to say it, but people be like, "Oh, you racist because like you date only black women or something like that." It's like
Man,
this, man. It's like just like Muhammad Ali said, like this. She wasn't raised like me. She wasn't disciplined like me. She didn't have to go
yeah,
through the same struggles as me. She wasn't, looked upon. The world doesn't look at her like they look at me.
I'm
You don't
telling
see
you.
you don't see the ducks kissing the goose. You don't see the eagles kissing the pig. You don't see the rob. You don't see the worm hanging with the roaches. Why I got
Unequally yoked.
why I got to be mixed in for? Why can't I love who I am?
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
listen.
I don't hate nobody outside, but why can't I love who I am? Why can't I love the color of skin that I am? When they say, "Oh, I'm being," when you say you pro black, when you being racist, nah, I tell my people about themselves. I always tell my people about themselves. Definitely,
Supposed to.
I tell my people about themselves. But at the same time, I don't hate. I don't have self hatred. A lot of our brothers, they hate themselves. A lot of our sisters hate themselves, and they won't admit it on the inside. They cover it up with, what I mean, the fake fingernails and all that. They try to cover up. They self
Yeah.
esteem, the low self esteem, man. And people women don't realize, like, they already showing it, even though they don't want it to be revealed. They already showing it. You know what I'm saying? When you having 100 pictures on Instagram all day, when you all on Facebook putting pictures on of yourself, you already showing. Oh, she got low self esteem, man. It's something really wrong with her. She's really self indulgent. Either she got low self esteem or she's self indulgent, which means she's selfish. She's real selfish. Or she in love with herself. You know what I mean? And it's like, man, we gotta learn to love ourselves, man. They teach us, like, all this brainwashing in American schools, man. It seems like it just took our minds and just turned it to shit, man. Because a lot of these
Real
people I
shit.
talk to on an everyday basis, man, it's like I can't talk to them because it's like I get more sense talking to a child than talking to a lot of these dudes out here, man. It's like a lot of them are some clowns, man. They not men no more. They act like fucking clowns, man. And
A lot of them.
that's why I don't really be messing with too many dudes on this YouTube joint, because it's a lot of weirdos on that YouTube shit. Because a lot of them be, doing this for views. I'm doing this for something, for the real deal. I'm not doing this
Yeah.
for to be seen or do none of that. I could easily do that, but I'm not doing it for none of that. I can have a crazy chick run around just to get views. Like, I don't need none of that shit. I'm not doing none of that gimmick stuff. You know what I mean? And that's
Yeah.
another thing I want to talk about. Like, what is it that you make us stand out? What do you think it is that make us stand out from the rest of the side that everybody say is magnetic? What is it that's magnetic about the Scorpio that make everybody want to just look at us or be near us, or like, what is it? What is that magnetic thing?
Well, I'm gonna tell you from the way I feel, man. I think it's just the way that I pull up on you. I'm not coming at you sideways. I don't ever have nothing negative to say to nobody. If I'm talking to you, I'm always gonna bring some light to you. I'm always gonna bring some energy. Not no negative energy, positive energy. I'm
Yeah,
always coming with, hey man, it's gonna be all right at the end of the day. Look here, man. Hey, I'm just another man walking this earth just like you. At the same time, I'm more of a let's get this thing right instead of wrong. Let's see what we can do to fix the problem, because the more you hold something in, just like you said, it's gonna be built up anger. Why would you want to be angry every day? Why would you want to be upset and mad? That shit don't do nothing. I ain't got time to be mad and upset, man. And if I feel like I'm about to get mad and upset, fuck it. I'm about to just let that shit go. I wish I can drink a beer right now. Just because at the end of the day, you know, that shit holds you down. And my soul, I done been through some shit in my life to whereas
yeah,
I see things a lot different now from the next man. And I'm pretty sure you understand, being a
yeah,
Scorpio, we go through shit. We have to go through things because to me, we live a totally different life. Like
yeah. Everybody else.
not here. Yeah, we not here to. to baby nobody. We not here to hold your hand through life. Nah, you have to be a man and hold your own damn self up. You have to
Yeah,
be a man and be accountable for the things that you do in your life. See, a
yeah,
lot of people don't like to be accountable for the wrong that they do, and then when they get caught up, it's like, oh well, they didn't know. Nah, everybody know right from wrong. You grown, you know right from wrong. You not a
yeah,
child. Now, even though some people act their shoe size, and some people got a fucking 12 or 15 inch shoe. So nigga, you still goddamn a teenager sometime,
yeah.
but you still acting like a child. And see, my whole thought process is, when are you gonna grow up and say that you know what, it's time to step up and be a man? Because like I said, when I pull up on people, I don't come to you sideways. Like I said, man, I just like to get a feel for who I'm talking to, and then I know at the end of the day, did I make a difference or was I just wasting my time? Because like we said, wasting time, man, you can't get that back. Don't waste time with nobody. If they don't mean you no good, you don't need to be around them.
Nope,
Period.
nope. Because it's gonna be like a cancer. You know how when a tree start decaying, like the root of it start decaying, it spreads
Yeah.
across the whole tree until that whole tree is completely dead. Until they have to chop it down. That's
Yeah.
if you don't catch it early. But if you catch it early, you can still keep the tree alive. But you gonna have to cut that piece, that dead limb off of it. But if you keep that dead limb on it, it's gonna spread just like a cancer until it's completely wiped out. And that's what these weak ass people are. They're like a dead branch. They're like dead branches.
Well, let me ask you, man. Um, what got you back into doing the horoscopes?
I started realizing, man, I was doing that shit to please other people because people were like really plucking my nerves. Be like, that's not good to be doing that. And blah 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 blah. This Bible verse say this about that, but it's people don't realize people. It's so much stuff misplaced and taken and misused. People take the Bible and try to use it almost like a manipulation, like a control thing. And I
Right.
realized I realized they wasn't doing that because they cared so much about my soul. They were doing it because I was getting a lot of attention off of it, and they wanted me to stop doing what I was doing because they didn't like all the attention I was getting off
I
of it.
I tell you what, be you a Scorpio male. That's it's not too much Scorpio males out there on YouTube that I do know that gives information behind who we really are. It's not
Yeah,
it's not a lot out there, man. And that's why I'm glad we able to converse and talk to each other, because at the end of the day, people need to know about Scorpio males. And granted, I mean, the Bible is good, man, but there's certain levels to the Bible that, you have to peel back the layers. You
and they
can't
took
just
so much
read.
stuff. It's so much stuff that's been taken out of it too.
Yeah, you can't just read the Bible. You got to study the Bible. You have to,
Yeah,
put it in your heart and put it in your mind. See, that's where a lot of people mess up. I don't go to church every Sunday. I don't. Hey, listen, man. From what I've been reading, there's a totally different world going on in that Bible versus today's society. Now, ain't nothing new under the sun, but I'm just here to tell anybody, you have to study and show yourself approved in order to understand what's going on. Like, you can't
yeah,
just live in this world, man, and think that you're gonna be okay, cause you not. I don't give a damn. The richest man in the world ain't the happiest man, but I can go see a poor man right now. He'd be happy as shit.
hell yeah, because he got his sanity, he got his peace of mind. He's connected
Yeah.
with the Lord. He got his little dollar bill that he bought from the corner store. He ain't got to
Hey,
worry about
listen,
no.
man. I done ran into some people, man. I done ran into some people. I mean, he was a homeless truck driver, and I ran into a gay guy that was working at Waffle House cooking my goddamn food. You feel me? And at the
Yeah,
same time, I talked to both of them the same way I'm talking to you. I talked to both of them, man. And I ain't judge nobody. I ain't got nothing bad to say about nobody. The only thing I always tell somebody is, listen, man, whatever you're going through, there's always another way that you
yeah.
can, excel. You don't have to stay right here, man. Life is not about being at the bottom. You have to get to the top. That's what God wants, for everybody to get to the top. And if you're gonna settle for less, you're gonna get less.
Absolutely. And a lot of people. That's another thing I wanted to say. Like I hate it when we, because that's another thing about us. We think so deeply about stuff. Sometimes we get all mashed up. I want to make sure I say it the right way, because it's this real important, man. We don't we don't look at people for how much power they got. They can have all the power, all the money, all the good looks. They could be the most popular. Everybody can love them. But if we not feeling them, we not fucking with them. Our
Period.
mama, grandma, everybody could love them. But if we not fucking with it, we not fucking with it at all. We don't care
And I don't.
huh? Go ahead.
No, I'm about to say, man. Like we said, I don't deal with everybody. Everybody is not on my radar,
Yeah,
and we have to understand at the end of the day that you know what, there's more to life than today. See, a lot of people live for today, but they not thinking about tomorrow.
yeah,
You know, yeah, granted you can die today, but what you doing today that's gonna help better tomorrow for you.
exactly,
Like what you
exactly.
doing?
And people got all this money, be like, oh, but he's a rich and powerful. But what had he done to help the next man? How many homeless people has he fed, employed? How many opportunities have he gave out?
I'm telling you.
These have he helped restore? What has he done? What if the Lord could pull up the book of life for this man's life with all the millions of dollars that he had, how much next man during his lifetime?
Exactly, exactly. You know what? I give you a prime example. Okay, I was in Tampa one day, and I had bought a loaf of bread and I had some water, like a case of water on my truck. All
Yeah,
right. There was this woman. You know how they be walking in the middle of the streets and shit, holding up
yeah,
a sign.
yeah,
Okay, now, I had $2 in my pocket. All right.
yeah.
Now I'm sitting at this red light and I'm saying, okay, if this woman walk up to my truck, what should I do? Give her the $2 that's in my pocket, or give her a loaf of bread and 2 bottles of water? What would you do?
Oh man, that's a hard one, man. That's real hard. I would to me personally, I would give her the necessities because I would give her what she needs. If I had that ultimatum, I would have had to give her what she needs.
Cause
Cause she
see,
gonna,
if I could have, I would have gave her that bread and water. You know, I don't know when the last time she had something to eat, but I know you got something to drink, and at least you got some bread.
yeah, yeah. It's crazy. I mean, it's like so many people be kissing people ass for the wrong. Like a lot of people give people undeserved love in this country, like in this world. Period. Like they be like, oh, but oh, but everybody loves him. But I'm like, damn, he's an asshole. He's not
Yeah.
respectful. He nasty. He's sweet. He feminine and shit. Like like who is
And
he?
there's something to
Who
be
is he at
said
the end of the
about
day?
that also.
Yeah, if you take all that shit away from him, who are they as a person? That's what I look at.
Yeah.
Wait, who are they as a person?
And to me, like you have to really go on the. You got to peel back the layers. You know, the surface only gonna give you but so much. That's just
Yeah,
like a book. You know, I mean, if you got a book that ain't got no cover that ain't got no writing on it, you know, you might not even read the book. But hell, you turn that page, it might be $1,000 sitting right there waiting on you.
absolutely,
You
absolutely,
feel me? But because it didn't have nothing on the front, you chose not to read it. But it's $1,000 sitting in that book somewhere that you got to just flip through the pages and find it.
absolutely. Hey man, a lot of people don't. That's one thing about the Scorpio. Another point I want to make about Scorpio, man. Like we can peel back the layers instantly. We don't have to take our time to look. Like we can see through it
Right.
way. Like most people, they can't see through. Some people, it takes 10 years for them to know somebody. It don't take us that long to figure out somebody. It
Like,
takes them be cheated on by them, be beat on. Like we don't gotta wait for none of that. We see that they fucked up after the first two couple of days, maybe the first conversation. Most of the time, it'd be the first conversation and shit, and popping off at the mouth and acting ghetto in the
Right.
first conversation. Shit, who the hell knows what type of bullshit she got down the road?
I'm
Because
telling you, man. Cause
first
shit,
impressions, everything. That's real. That's a real true saying. First impressions is a motherfucker, man.
yeah. Cause I met a woman. I was just at a pool hall one night, man, and a woman. She was a Scorpio. A female Scorpio. I ain't never met a female Scorpio before.
Oh yeah,
But this woman, man, I mean, she was out there. She
yeah.
was,
She was
and,
wild.
yeah, she been wild as shit, man. She been wild as shit, man. I mean, black woman, but she wasn't about to let nobody run over her, talk to her any type of way. She wanted her way, and at the same time, man, she was full of shit. I mean, I learned all of this shit within about 10 minutes
With
of talking to
10
her.
minutes, and I bet you dudes were throwing themselves at her, won't they?
I mean, man, yeah, they like what they see, but I'm like, shit. She called me over to her. She wanted to figure out who I was.
Cause you won't even trying to be in her space, was you?
No, not like that, man. Not like that. I mean, I bought her a drink, things like that, man. But I quickly realized that I need to exit
You need to
myself
help
from
her.
this situation
Yeah,
because this shit
yeah.
ain't about to work.
And one thing about us, man, tell them something like how the way our personality is, it draws it, especially with women, it draws people because we don't have that same what you would call thirst
Right.
personality. I mean, when we actually want something, we'll go after it. But if she's not showing no interest towards us, if she's stuck up, or if she's acting all crazy,
Let it
we're
go.
not gonna go out our way. If we see 80 dudes throwing themselves at you, 81st dude,
I'm
like
telling you.
I got 100, I got like 300 girls on my Facebook, like they be they still be friends with me and everything because I fascinate them because I'm not gonna catch me in their DMs. You're not gonna catch me liking their pictures. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not. We're not the type.
Yeah.
We're not gonna go out our way to be fake. You know what I mean? Some people work hard to keep a fake image. We not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Even, even as a young kid, when I tried to do stuff like that, I'd be like, man, fuck it. I'm gonna be myself. You know what I'm saying? Even if I had to be turned on by 80, by 100 people that ain't gonna like what I'm doing, I'm hey, I'm good over here. I'm over here in this sand. I'm reading this book. You know what I mean? Doing my math. They over there goofing off and throwing sticks at each other. I'm like, all right, y'all do that. Just keep that shit over there. This is my space.
Yeah.
I
Real
used to get
shit.
in trouble for it because my mom used to be like, you so antisocial with the rest of the children and blah 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 blah. She didn't understand me being a Scorpio. We need our own personal space. We need our own time. We are different and we different kind of individuals, man. Even from a child at early age, like adults would come up to me, be like, "Man, you got the wisdom of a grown man, and you only a kid."
Yeah.
Because that's just how my mentality was. I never was no goofy, ignorant. You know, not calling kids ignorant, but you know how some kids just don't understanding of anything that's going on around them. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
that's not because of the kid's fault. That's the parent. It's the
I mean,
parents.
pretty much. And that's at the end of the day, man. That's why I say I don't have no kids, but I've learned, man, that when I do have kids, my kids are gonna come up completely different from the way that these kids are coming up today. And there ain't no brush on nobody for how you raising your kids. I don't give a fuck. But my
Yeah,
child is gonna come up completely different because I've learned that I have to be in my child life every day. I have to talk to my child. I have to be there because if for men not being in the girl's life, that fucks them up. For not being in the boy's life, that fucks them up. A child need a father figure, and a
yeah,
father, you have to be on the same page with them at all times. Like, not just you a boy, you gonna bleed, you gotta suck it up. Nah, teach that man how to just
yeah.
teach him
Teach them how to
whatever
be
the
a
fuck.
man.
Yeah, you feel me? And that girl, you have to take special, attention to them
Yeah,
because would you want a man to mistreat your daughter? you know, slap on her, beat on her, rape her, and
Yeah,
do all this shit.
yeah.
Like for men out there that's doing that shit, imagine if a man was doing that to your daughter. Now, some don't give a fuck. I've seen that. I've read that. I've read it in the Bible and seen it, you know, on the news and shit. That's why I say, man, I don't mess with everybody because, you know, they not gonna understand. But
And it,
we have to make sure that at the end of the day, when it's time to be a parent, you need to be a
yeah,
parent. And
it,
you know, you can't be your child best friend and
no,
all this other shit. Nah, it's not gonna work.
no,
You gotta be there and be like, listen, that motherfucker don't mean you no good, or you know what, it's a better way to do whatever you doing. But being a Scorpio, it takes me to another level, man, because I you know I know I'm dark and mysterious. I know I got ways that, you know, it may seem like, well, he don't give a fuck. Yeah, I care, but I'm not gonna care about what the fuck you gotta say because
yeah,
at the end of the day, I got my own life. I'm doing what the fuck I know how to do. But if you sitting there, and I'll tell you this, I always say I be a leader, not a follower. And there's too much people following each other out here. That's why we can't get nowhere because nobody want to be a leader. Nobody want to step up and say, you know
yeah.
what, you
Fuck
know,
that.
let's go at this a different way. Real
Like
shit.
I'm like y'all going this way. Fuck that. I'm going that way.
I'm
They,
telling you,
they be
dog.
like I'm like and I ask them, do you want to go? You want to go this way? And I give them and I even give them a reason why I'm going that way. They be like nah, you being stupid by going that way. I'm gonna be like okay, see you later. I ain't gonna
Real
sit
shit.
there. I'm not gonna sit there and cry and fall out because my own close loved ones don't want to go in the right direction. They going off a cliff. I told them and I warned them already. If they want
Yeah.
to keep going, if they want to keep walking off the damn cliff, I'm not gonna stop them because
I mean,
they got their own mind. You know what I'm
ex-
saying?
exactly.
And just like
I
you was talking about
mean,
with the
no, 'cause I mean, I'm just saying, you know, at the end of the day, this is why we need more men to talk to each other. We need more men to, you know,
communicate with each other, man.
yeah. You have to. You have to. Because
A
I
lot of
don't
dudes
talk to
be.
everybody.
Oh, you see my joint? You gotta after you do see this, you gotta watch my joint about dudes hating. I just did a joint about dudes hating. A lot of
Oh
dudes,
yeah?
yeah. I did a joint about dudes hating like 2 videos before this one. And
Okay.
it's like people don't realize like that hating shit. They be thinking that shit make them all tough and shit. Like that hating shit. That's a feminine. That hating
Yeah.
and jealousy shit. That's a feminine, womanly personality trait, man. That's not a manly. You know what I mean? There's nothing masculine about that. You know what I mean?
No, everybody not gonna get it, man. And see, you have to excuse me, man. I'm trying to get this damn camera right, man. But
Yeah,
yeah, I
yeah,
think this all right. I think this would be better, man. But you know what? I'll tell you like this. If if they had another Million Man March, I think I would show up. I would want to go to it because we you can touch a lot of men and have a conversation over here in the midst of all this other shit going on.
yeah,
And you know, you can talk to somebody, man, and be like, you know what? I don't know what you got going on in your life, but hey, let's try and make it better. Let's try to keep you from out of jail. Let's try to keep your son or your daughter from out of jail. Let's try to make sure that your old lady, you know what I'm saying, you
yeah,
doing what you got to do at the end of the day to make sure she feels safe. Keep your household where your household is supposed to be at. Go home. You know, stop.
yeah.
You know what? And that's the problem. Men don't know how to go home. Men don't know how to go home. All I need is one woman. I done had 2 women, and fuck that. It's too much. It's
It's
too
too
much.
much. It is, man. It's a headache. And just like you were saying about them kids, man. Like with my nieces and nephews, like and brothers and sisters, I never, even when they were little, I never spoke to them. I always
Yeah.
had that kind love because I love kids and I was very sensitive to that, you know, when they're young. But at the same time, when they were wrong, I explained to them. I didn't baby talk them. I didn't do none of that shit. I talked to them like a straight, like a, they because they are human. They might be children, but they still humans. And
And
we kind of get to the point where we baby and we animalize the kids, putting leashes on their neck and put them in timeout and all that shit. No, we need to communicate with our kids because We letting the TV communicate with them. We let the internet, social media communicate with them. We let the police communicate with them. We let the teachers communicate with them. We let the teachers in the government communicate with them. But we don't talk to our own damn kids, man. We scared to
don't.
check our own damn kids.
They don't. And see, that's the problem. That's the problem. If you can't talk to your own kids, what makes you think somebody else supposed to do anything for them? Like, that's your child. You supposed to be there in your child
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
Like, that's at the end of the day.
Like, cause like
But you,
my little brother, he would fall out like cause my mother would let him do it. He would fall out and have temper tantrums and shit. And I was like real young at the time. I'm like 13 years old. I'm watching this, and he did that shit in front of me when I said something to him one time. I just sat there and looked at him. He was crying, screaming, falling on the floor. I sat there and looked at him, and I told him, I said, "Is you finished yet? Or are you gonna sit there and look stupid?" He got his
yeah,
ass up off the ground. He 2 years old. He knew. He said, "Oh shit, he ain't falling for the bullshit. I gotta
yeah,
get my shit
man.
together."
And
But
see,
women ain't gonna look at it like that. They gonna baby them and turn them into punks, man.
yeah, yeah. And see, that's my thing also. I'm glad you said that because I say the same thing. I don't give a damn, man. I told my old lady when you get pregnant, I'm not about to sit there and Google Gaga my child. Hell nah.
Nah, nah,
Nah, even in the womb, I'm gonna talk to you just like how we talking right now. That's how I'm gonna talk to my child every day of my child life, so that way they know ahead of time what is. Learn your words, man. I mean, I'll never forget. It's in the Bible, Jeremiah. God, ordained Jeremiah a prophet over the nations when he was still in the womb. And when Jeremiah was born, Jeremiah said that he couldn't talk. And God told him, don't say that because whoever I send you to go talk to, you will be able to talk to. And God put his hand on Jeremiah's mouth and put the word inside of Jeremiah. This was when he was a child. So I
yeah,
say, even as kids, don't talk to them kids like they don't know because you don't know what that child knows. I don't
yeah.
give a fuck how old that child is. A damn 2-year old can teach you something. Don't think you too old to learn, you too good or whatever the case, man. Look, cause when we 80 years old, who you gonna need to learn something from? That little child. The child gonna teach you something.
And that child gonna
So
one day become a man. It's gonna be an adult in the
exactly,
adult world. They ain't gonna be a child
exactly.
forever.
So you can't sit there and say, "Oh well," And I hear people say this all the time. A child need to stay out of grown folk conversation.
Yeah,
Hey, I tell you like this here. That's cool for your child, but when I have my child, if my child got anything to say to me at any given time, you best believe I'll stop any conversation right then and there to
I'm gonna
hear what
talk to
my
the
child
child.
got to say.
You got to communicate with them, man. You can't do them like our parents did us. Like my dad, he was real antisocial, like real closed off. He wasn't the type of person to really come out and eat at the dinner table. He kept himself when he came home from work. He closed himself in his room and he wouldn't come out.
Hmm.
And that's the worst shit he could have did because what if I had something going on as a
Right.
young man and I wanted to talk to my dad? He didn't make it. He didn't leave that door open of comfort where I felt, oh, I
I
can talk
feel
to
you.
I can reach out to pops and talk to him. You know what I'm saying? And that shit has a impact. So you can't get it from the crib. You gonna look to the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I tell everybody I was homeless. Like by the time I was 13, I was homeless. You know what I'm saying? And being like that, it gives you it makes a certain character about yourself. You don't have that same
Damn,
trust
bro.
in people. You don't have that same trust, and
Yeah.
it gives you that type of overprotectiveness about yourself, and you like an edge, like a chip on your shoulder. But I had to realize like that shit gave me character, man. And people gotta realize when you let your kids go through their little rough times, you're not hurting them. You building their character. You making them a strong human being. They're gonna be a lot better off if they can go through it now. Don't wait till they 18 to really show them the real world. Show them the real world while they can still learn it. Show them why they still, able to understand. I mean, don't let them be ignorant to the world. Like
Right.
a lot of them, it's a slap in the face because they don't know how to deal with. They don't know how to deal with it. They really don't know how to deal. Some people, it's people out here that never missed a meal, bro. It's people out here that never had their lights cut off. It's people out here that never had to walk to get somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I feel you on that one. I feel you on that one. See, and that goes in along with, being a man. At the same time, how you supposed to know what it's like to get up if you never been down?
Yeah,
Like some people, they get a silver spoon in their mouth, man. But I mean, dog, even though I had a good life coming up, I still chose to go out there and go through the mud. I still
yeah,
chose to, I got a car right now, but I'm not in a hurry to get the motherfucker fixed. I'll
yeah,
walk down the road right now to go get what I need.
yeah,
I'm not better than nobody. And see, that's what a lot of people think. You're not better than nobody, man. We all
no,
here, we all bleed the same fucking color. We all goddamn gonna die, and we all gotta live and try to get through this life as best as possible at the end of the day.
yeah,
But you can't do that with people, being selfish. I mean, it's okay to be a little selfish, but
yeah,
selfish to the point to where you don't care about the next man. Okay, that's
yeah,
fine. You know what? When judgment come, it's gonna be hell to pay, man, for a lot of people. For a lot of people.
yeah, man. And I want to end it like this, like y'all understand, like we are not these crazy psychopathic people. We are very deep, intellectual, big-hearted people, but the average person in the world is not going to take the time to understand the Scorpio male. They're not going to take the time to
Nah.
understand. I understand anybody for not that matter, not even a Scorpio. We don't take time to understand each other. We are so quick to jump to conclusions and criticize and bash each other, but we ain't going to take the time to try to understand and know the person before we start judging somebody. You know what I mean? And people are trying to put a label on somebody. We don't do that. That's one thing about us. When we have friends or anybody, other people on the outside world might look at it like, you know what I mean? Like, why you hanging with him? Because it's something in him that I see that you don't see.
Yeah.
Because he's a brilliant person, but you looking at him because he looked like a nerd and he not cool looking. You don't realize he's one of the most trustworthy, most honest dudes you ever be with, but you ain't gonna hang with him because he look nerdy. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's kind of wicked and that's kind of evil, man. But this our society has embedded in our minds, yo, to be judgmental, to be stuck up, to be antisocial. You know what I'm saying? We got to get up out of that, though.
And see, that's I'm glad you said that, man, because like it's society, man, doing this shit. It's not what black man what other than, probably the Republicans, but what black man do you know, especially a nigga, that's going, not so much. Let me put this in a good way so that way, whoever listening, watching, whatever, they can
Yeah,
understand.
yeah,
Okay, I don't know no black man that's gonna take anything out the Bible and say, you know what, God was not right on this. I don't know no black man that's gonna go in the office and say, well, I'm gonna take food stamps, I'm gonna take welfare, I'm gonna take all this shit from the people that need it. I
yeah,
don't know no black man that's not willing to get up every day and go out there and face the world because he already know, what I'm saying, we got strikes against us.
yeah,
There's no black man living right now that you know what I'm saying. All of us know what it means to be a nigga. All of us know that. We know what that means.
yeah,
It's not. It's like being a nigga. It's way more to it than what everybody may think. Yeah, it may sound cool to say, yeah, I'm a nigga, but at the same time, nobody want to be a nigga until it's really time to be a nigga.
Oh
Like
no,
for
no,
real.
no, no, because it seemed all glamorous and cool. Like people, it's like
Yeah, I'm just saying,
it's
man.
crazy. It's crazy, man. I tried to be like I realized like being Scorpio. I realized that certain shit I say is gonna cut right through people. So I try to like soften it up a little bit. But sometimes I gotta be
You
like
can't,
fuck that.
man.
You know what I mean? It's like it's like motherfuckers like to copy us and
Real
imitate us,
shit.
but they not willing to go through the death, the turmoil, the heartache, and the pain and blood, sweat, and tears that we got to go through on an everyday basis. Not only we hate it by our own government, we hate it by our women. You know what I'm saying? We hate it by each other. You know what I'm saying? We hated by other. It's like we the most hated specimen on earth for real. Some people
A black man.
might say that the Mexican, but hell no, he don't even catch that. He don't even catch the hell that we catch, because the government gonna look out for him when he come over this country. They gonna look out for him. He gonna get a green card. He gonna get a little gig. You
Real shit.
know what I'm saying? But out here is people that bust their ass, all their life, and they can't even get the necessities to keep the roof over their head. Shit crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? People
Like,
that's
okay,
all their life.
let me ask you this: how many times you been walking down the street and somebody either like kind of turn to the side, or like you walked into a Walmart or some shit and everybody turned their fucking head, or I mean, being a black man, especially in today's society, we got it fucked up. We do, we do.
And people like, and a lot of them be saying, y'all whine about this, whine like we can take,
Okay, we got feelings
okay,
too.
let me just say this. So okay, we take all our responsibility, we own up to our bullshit, we get ourselves together. But what about the shit that has been done? Not whining about it, not bitching about it, but let's just face it and deal with it. We not treated like we supposed to be. Not the one, because a lot of motherfuckers, a lot of my brothers be on some bullshit and they don't really deserve no respect. I'm talking about the ones that do. What about the ones that do? What about the ones that work hard? What about the ones that show morals, value, and respect? What about those men? Why can't they get no love? Why can't they be treated with respect? Why I got to be hated
Well,
because of my skin color? You know what I'm
right.
saying? Why I got to be prejudged? And a lot of it's not just because of the way stuff society is set up. It's like I seen people that wanted to embrace us as a race, but I see how certain one of my brothers, like, they'll do shit like, how they say one bad apple spoils for the whole bunch. Like
Yeah.
sometimes when I see like other races, what I mean, embracing us, and the few ones that try to embrace us and show equal rights and stuff, then I see another black person take it and make them pay for it. Give them a slap in the face because they trying to reach out and show kindness and love and try to treat you as a human being, and you use that and you say, fuck them. You making it bad for me because I'm trying. I want that respect. I want that love. I want that admiration. But you got the chance, but you taking it and fucking it up for everybody. You don't realize by you being disrespectful to that one person that wanted to show love, you gonna give them a bad taste for every black man that they ever run into,
Yeah.
because you want to be an ignorant asshole. Now you're gonna have this man looking at all black people like they some ignorant motherfuckers. That's why a lot of this shit I see on TV and the rappers doing, like, I don't give a fuck about them, dog. I don't give a fuck about them, dude. They some clowns, man.
Yeah, hey, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't watch TV. I don't listen to the radio. I don't have no Facebook, no Instagram, no Twitter, no
Yeah.
none of that shit. The only thing I got is that YouTube, man. And you see, I mean, I took all my content down, which I'll put some back up there, man. But if I can goddamn, speak through you, man, and at the same time, I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
I just
You
people
always gonna
don't
get
get it,
somebody
man.
joining, man. Hey, but like, what made you take it down? If you don't mind me asking, man.
Uh, I don't know, man. I just kind of got tired of it, man. Like like you said, we not here to get
We're
views.
not
We not
doing it
here
for the
to
attention.
yeah. We not here to get views. We not here to you know just be the top man in charge. I'm not. I don't give a fuck about none of that. But
No.
I just got to a point to where as I said, you know what? I think I need to come up with a better overall deal about what I'm doing. And it's been, I'll be busy, man, but I think I'm gonna start it back up, man, because I just bought a house. I'm thinking about getting married, man. I'm thinking about doing a lot of changes in
A
my
lot of
life,
a lot of
man.
changes. Yeah.
You feel me? And to me as a black man, when do we cross that bridge and say it's time? Listen, I'll be 27, man, in like a week or some shit like that. So by the time, I don't have really no time frame, but at least I'm in my late 20s, man, going into my 30s. I
Yeah,
don't want to be looking over my shoulder saying I wish I would have if I got a chance to do it now. Fuck that. I'm
yeah,
about to go ahead and do it.
yeah. That's another thing about us. Like, we don't care how we are looked at in the public eye. We don't care how everybody views us. You know what I'm
No.
saying? We don't. As long as we have that, as long as the Lord is shining and smiling upon us, we don't give a damn if the most important people in the world with the biggest titles hate us. We don't care about the public view of us. We don't care about how other people see us. To me, that's a personal problem. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna make it
Yeah.
my problem. I'm not gonna make it my problem. If you hate me and I don't like something I'm doing, that's a personal problem. You know what I'm saying? And you
Yeah.
might want to deal with that. You don't want to come with me with that because you're not gonna like what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna say. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because I don't get nobody else business. You know what I'm saying? We the type of people, we stay in our lane until
Yeah.
somebody jumps in ours. Once you jump in ours,
Exactly.
you better be ready for whatever comes with that, and you better accept it. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't accept it, you still gonna get ran over.
I'm telling you, man.
We're not gonna do anything out of character. A Scorpio man is not doing. If you say you being stung, you've been harmed by one, because you, not all of them. Some of them do some fucked up shit because everybody do fucked up shit, but
Yeah.
it's always a reason, whether you know the reason or whether they ever tell you the reason. If a Scorpio do something fucked up to you, most likely you did some real fucked up shit and you don't even realize what you did or what you
I'm
said.
telling you, man. Cause see, cause when you love somebody, you know, being a Scorpio, you love them with everything inside you. And I tell my old lady that all the time. This ain't no halfway. I don't do no half-ass relationships. It's either we in a relationship or we not. And I told her I don't take no breaks. I ain't got time for that shit. It's either you know we 100% or zero. There is no
Yeah,
gray. There is no gray. It's either black or white, color or no color.
yeah,
And me personally, man, I just, you know, at the end of the day, I would rather move forward than go backwards. And that's just how I live, man. Like, I want to move forward, man. A lot of people don't mind going backwards, but fuck that, man. Like,
yeah,
when you die, you're not taking nothing with you. But at least you have something to show for it. Don't leave this world without nothing.
yeah,
Leave your family with something. Go out there, be a man. You gonna bleed. It's gonna hurt. Fuck, man. You a man. What you gonna
yeah,
sit around and see for the men that be sitting there at home, stay at home fathers and shit. Hey, listen, man. I ain't got nothing against you, but I think you need to read the Bible because you as a man, you need to have your ass up out there in the element, going at
hell
it.
yeah,
Every day. Like, I mean,
yeah,
we got hands for a reason. You know, you a man. Let that woman stay at home and do all that shit. That's just
yeah,
my take on it. I mean, I
yeah,
come from where I come from, but you know, me personally, man, I couldn't sit behind no desk all day, man. Fuck that. I got to be
yeah.
outside.
And they don't
I got
realize
to be doing something.
it's emasculating them. It's turning them into a womanly type of man, even whether they
Real shit.
realize it or not. You know what I'm saying? But I see one person came in. Make sure y'all like the video and everything. Is there anything you want to say to them right quick before we roll out?
Shit. So whoever just came in.
No, to the whole, to just for the whole video period, for everybody that's gonna watch it.
Oh
Like,
yeah, man. Hey, at the end of the day, live your life, man, and don't worry about the next person because 9 out of 10, if they worried about you, you doing something right. Don't worry about them. Live your life, man. And
yeah,
it's coming from a Scorpio. My birthday coming around the corner, man. So, happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to you, bro. Real shit.
thanks, man. It's a blessing. I didn't think I was gonna make it because I ain't tell you, like, I ain't never told this story, but I got in 2 car accidents less than 4 month period, man. It's almost like the devil is trying to just knock me out of here in the last year, man. It's crazy, bro. Like I walked out without a scratch. The car looked like a soda can, and
I
I
feel
walked out. and I walked out without a scratch. The police and the ambulance were looking at me like, what the fuck? Like is this motherfucker some type of magician or some shit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They couldn't believe what they were watching. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I've been down that same road myself, man, so I know exactly where you coming from.
Yeah,
I mean, I got a scar going down my forehead right now. I don't know if you have seen it in my videos or not,
yeah,
but I was in an accident myself, man, and the devil tried to get me 3 times. So I feel you, man. But see, that's why we still here to
yeah.
talk to each other and to be, we have to, man. We have to. But yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Like you said, man. Anytime you wanna, get on this shit, man, and do this live thing, man. Hey, it's all good, man.
That's what's up, man. You know, you've been one of my strongest supporters, man. I appreciate it. And just like I said, man, I'm back on my astrology videos. So make sure you check out my new joints, man. I got a
I
lot of.
got you.
I'm gonna do a joint after this. I'm gonna matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna do it right after I do this one because I'm trying to think of trying to think of which ones I haven't did yet. I'm gonna do matter of fact, I'm gonna do the Sagittarius after we do this one. But
Yeah,
man,
that was mine.
anytime you want me to come on your joint, you already know. All you gotta do is holler at me, man.
I got you. Show love. Hey, GB, man, I appreciate it, man.
No problem, man. I'd like to thank my boy Four for coming on, man. Y'all definitely check out the video. Whoever just come in the chat room, make sure y'all like, share the video. But man, y'all make sure y'all watch this video. And y'all get more of a deep understanding of the Scorpio male. You know what I mean? Now don't just watch it. Make sure you listen. Make sure
Real
you
shit.
listen to what we talking about. Then, 'cause a lot of people they just like the Bible said they hear but they don't listen. You know what I mean? A
Hey,
lot.
you right. We got 2 ears, 2 eyes, 2 hands, all that shit, but one mouth, one nose.
Yeah,
But you got 2 nostrils now. You got two of every damn thing else, but one
yeah,
mouth. So listen and look before you say anything.
absolutely, man. And with that said, man, we gonna holler at y'all, man. We thank y'all for checking us out. Me and my boy Fourth, man. And we gonna holler at y'all on the next go around, man. So y'all be easy, be safe, and be smart, man. And don't judge, stop judging people, man. And stop, we gotta start being strong, start being men, start being fathers, start being husbands again, man. We gotta get back together. So with that said, man, we gonna holler at y'all later, man.
All right,